Hey, Mike. Hey, Craig. Where's Rory?
He's always late. All right, so I got a crazy idea.
What's that?
Sheetrock, a big 8x4 sheetrock. And the back end of it was flapping around because it's stuck over the edge. With scrap wood, in about 10 minutes, I threw this together.
Okay.
And the idea is you put the tailgate down, and this front lip
Goes in a gap.
goes in the gap to prevent it from sliding out the back.
Yeah.
And then the weight of whatever you put in it
Keeps it on the truck.
keeps it on the truck. Make it lightweight, maybe even foldable or compactable.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Rory.
hey Rory,
Hey, morning.
good morning.
Morning, Mr. Craig.
Yo,
Just waking up.
it must be nice.
So what was your idea?
It was anti-idea. Well, probably will support itself. Yeah. Just throw a strap over it. The other way is to have something big and bulky that takes up garage space.
All right, any other
It's
ideas
not
you
for
wanna shoot
grumpy
down,
old
Mark?
men, Mark.
So pretending that that's 8 feet still. I know you don't like this.
All right, so Mike, you came up with this idea. You like this idea, right?
I think it's interesting.
It's interesting as something to do, but I see it's very impractical because the components are going to be somewhat bulky, and then you have to store them when you're not using them, and you don't use them that much.
I think it's workable.
I think Americans love gadgets and mid-sized trucks. Let's build it.
Longer lumber than this is 8 feet, but what if you want 10 or 12?
That's always been my problem. My problem, though, that I have all the time, is to get a 16-foot piece of lumber in this vehicle. I have to go through there, I really worry about hitting that window, because if you hit that window on the edge just like that, it explodes. Okay, I'm talking from experience.
How many times have you done that?
3.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
You've broken that window?
Yes.
How many times?
3 times.
Okay. How much is it to fix it?
$1,000 if you get a good deal, because you have to replace the whole assembly.
I've owned cars that cost less than that.
Yeah, I know. So
3 times.
So my issue would be getting 16-foot lumber in a vehicle like this. Your straps in
Wait.
here, so that when you load your truck and you say, okay, now let's put some straps on, and they're all under here.
When I had my Ridgeline, ask me how many times I did that.
How many times did you do that?
Every single time.
Yeah.
ask me where my straps are right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what the legal limit is on how far you're allowed to stick out.
So
Yeah.
you can put wheels on here.
We've jumped the shark.
Yeah. Woohoo, go Fonzie.
I say you'd have a helicopter flying behind. Hold it down.
Yeah.
That works.
Mike, this was a neat little idea that is really gone. You shouldn't have called us.
But basically something, you can see right there, he's got a scrape right there. Is there a scrape here at all? But there's a scrape right there.
Yeah, it's great on the back of the seat. Right?
Yeah. So you need to protect like a U-shaped thing, but it can't be very thick, because your whole issue is you're trying to get as much wood in here as you can.
I got this Luan that we could cut here.
The air conditioning stuff, so that you can put that on there. Then you're protected, so you don't smash the window. And you've also got this big U thing that protects that.
That's 12.5 inches wide by 6 inches deep. And then, we could put a front and a back on it. So like you said, a U shape that goes down and then have some sides to it.
But yeah, the sides could be just air conditioning hose. The insulation around
Mhm.
air conditioning
Yeah.
line. So you can just have 2 little pieces of that and just stick them on either side.
Now we got the
So that
pieces here.
protects your window.
I mean, we could build a little shelf in there.
So on this really expensive table saw, do you have a problem with alignment?
No.
Is it always correct to move here as it is there?
But I tried cocking it, and when you even then, it still pulls itself back pretty accurate.
Sponsored by Rigid Tools.
Not yet. Throw it in the back. Oh, I gotta make it shorter.
So sad.
Now it's not in the way of the shifter.
So do we do this like a javelin? We'll just throw it in
Yeah.
down here and see.
Chuck it. The Olympics. For Jamaica. For the win. Run like that guy from Revenge of the Nerds, kind of flouncy.
Guys, after you make this and you've used it the one time to carry those same piece of drywall, you can always cut it apart and burn it.
Hey, Mike, who's your best friend? That guy?
Not anymore. I'm never worried about it. It feels relatively inexpensive.
I'm not rich.
Oh, the
Shelf liner.
the
I have some of that.
Yeah.
stuff with holes. And,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because once you set it in
Foamy,
place, it
sticky.
sticks.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have some
Okay, let's try that.
of that.
Yeah.
I like that just because if I need to get to something, I can get to that.
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Well, it gives you just a little bit of protection for stuff coming in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that looks good. So just a piece of glue on and something glued to the bottom of it and flipping down. That's it. It's done. Shelf liner. So take the 3 pieces like this and then glue the shelf liner on here.
And that becomes the
That's
end.
it. It's done. You know.
Other thing to do, I guess, to make this piece the same size as that. So when it folds neatly in the center
Mm-hmm.
of the wood.
Yeah. Half-way each way. That would eliminate the bulkiness.
That's a good idea.
Now you don't have to use this. You can use something else like a spray-on adhesive would probably work, but we don't have any spray-on adhesive and we have lots of epoxy, so we're using epoxy. Okay.
For sure.
Wait, I found my right direction. Yep. Okay.
One, two, three. You can make it.
You can get it all the way through. Break the front.
$300 if you can get it all the way through. $1,000 if you miss.
Some nice dirty boards. All right.
Yeah. You want to guide that in?
And look, you clipped the foam roller,
Yeah.
but didn't clip the window. All right, no damage to the car. We already saved one piece of damage to the car where it hit the foam roller. How many times did you break your window, Mark?
Three.
times.
It's Miller time.
That's what the front part is. Even a blind dog finds a nut. That I like that idea because it solves.
Four Old Assholes, the new YouTube channel coming to you by. Wait, what is that thing? Is this your trailer of many things? Oh, for a future video,
It's a mess.
the trailer of many things. Tell us about your epoxy, Mark.
This normally would be 1 squirt, 1 squirt, and that's the ratio. But this one doesn't squirt very well. I think it has prostate cancer.
So what are you guys doing?
Cleaning up.
With gasoline?
Yeah. Don't do it in California. It's
Next to the
against-
barbecue?
It's against the law in California.
Got it.
It may cause cancer.
Yes.
Anybody have a match?
So Mark, why would you use 2-cycle oil versus 4-cycle oil?
Replenish the oil in your skin.
Got it.
Basically like Dove for men.
Dove for men.
Yeah. And then these fumy gasoline-filled rags, we like to keep them in a container right next to the fireplace.
Got it.